Some people were here playing soccer. I was recording them because I record everybody now. They asked me why I was recording. I told them that I'm being stalked. They left and apparently called the police on me. Initially it was the woman and her 2 children. I wasn't necessarily suspicious of them. I just record everybody who's around me in an attempt to catch the harassment and provocation on camera. She apparently called her husband or her significant other. He came. He doesn't speak English. He asked me why I was recording them. She translated. I explained to the 2 of them why I was recording. Then, as they were leaving, I apologized if I caused them any discomfort. They spoke on the phone with somebody for a brief period of time. I'm assuming the police. The police have arrived. Very quickly, I might add. It's unclear to me what they're going to claim that I've done, if anything. But the video that I had taken of them, I immediately deleted once it became clear to me that they weren't, in my opinion, involved or complicit in the harassment campaign against me. They seemed to be just doing what they were apparently doing, which was playing soccer, a family playing soccer. I immediately deleted the video before this man even arrived. But I think it's necessary to consistently record the police because I've had so many encounters with them where they behave in an irrational manner, take me to jail for charges which they're unable then to prosecute, and even hospitalize me once, though I have no diagnosis of a mental disorder, and according to, my understanding of the penal code, which has to do with hospitalizing people, the only way that they can do that is if you have a prior diagnosis, which I didn't. It's very likely that if they approach me at all, they're going to attempt to get me to talk to them about the fact that I'm being stalked and attempt to hospitalize me again. Because at this point I haven't broken any laws. They seem to be approaching. They have their game plan.
Bring her back over.
I have no intention of talking to them about anything. If they're not going to detain me lawfully, then I will refuse to talk to them. Of course, I can't imagine what they would be detaining me for. I haven't done anything illegal. They appear to be watching something to my left and their right.
Hey, good afternoon, sir.
What's up?
I'm Officer Garsani with San Diego Police Department.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm talking to you is we received a radio call.
Uh-huh.
About you, man.
About me what?
About you filming people, filming kids.
No, that's incorrect.
In their private areas.
That's a lie.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just explaining to you the reason why we're here.
Okay, that's incorrect. That's a lie.
What would somebody say that though?
I have no idea why anybody would do that.
Okay, can I ask you why you're filming me?
Yeah, because I don't trust the police.
Okay, you don't have to trust it.
I don't. That's why I'm filming.
Know that we're filming too.
I know you are.
Okay. Can I ask you for your name, sir?
My name is Jack.
Do you have any sort of identification?
Am I being detained?
You're borderline being detained or essentially contacted at this point.
Okay,
Just
so...
based on people calling about you.
Alright, well, if I'm not being detained, I don't feel obligated to give you my identification.
I'm asking you.
I understand, and I'm declining.
What's the deal? How come you don't want to be...
I already told you I don't trust the police.
And tell us what's going on with you.
Nothing's going on with me.
No? Why are you shaking?
I'm not shaking. But
you see your phone how it's shaking?
It's hard to hold a phone still.
You don't have to hold it. We're just having a
Look, sir, if you're not
conversation with you.
Officer, with all due respect, if you're not detaining me, I would prefer not to talk to you.
Well, I'm asking you, what's your name?
I told you my name.
Jack.
Yeah.
How about your last name?
Officer, with all due respect, if you're not detaining me, I have no interest in having a conversation with you.
Can I ask you a question, though?
If you're not detaining me, I would prefer not to answer any questions.
Okay. You have anything illegal on you?
If you're not detaining me, I have no interest in answering any questions.
Okay. Can I ask you why you're doing that here? What's going on in the park? How come you're just filming people?
Officer,
I'm just doing my job, man. Somebody call about you.
Officer, if you're not detaining me, I have no interest in having any conversations with you. I won't be answering any questions. Okay. In fact, even if you were detaining me, I wouldn't answer any questions.
Why is that?
Can I go about my business now?
You can't go about your business.
Alright, thank you. Goodbye.
You gonna stay in the park?
Yeah.
Are you gonna keep filming people?
I wasn't filming anyone.
Well, this is the thing. If you keep filming people,
I wasn't filming anyone.
They're gonna call us. We're gonna have to come and talk to you again.
Okay.
You know? Not that I don't like having a friendly conversation with you.
Right.
This is you don't want to even give me your name.
Because I'm not obligated to do so.
I'm just very friendly asking you for your name, bro. You know? Normal people.
I'm a normal person. Don't attempt
normal
to.
People don't behave the way you're behaving right now.
Normal people who don't trust the police do.
Are you in any sort of probation, sir?
Nope.
You're not?
I'm not on probation or parole. I have my Fourth Amendment right not to be searched. So that's a dead end also.
I'm not about searching you or anything like that.
Well, that's the point of asking someone whether they're on probation or parole. You would have the ability to search me because their Fourth Amendment right would be waived.
When citizens call,
they have the right to call the police, but unless you have reasonable suspicion, if you have reasonable suspicion, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
About what's up with you, man?
I don't think that was ever stated. I think you're lying. No. Well, where are they? They left already.
So the people that I was talking to?
Yeah. So I'm assuming they're the ones that made that accusation. I'd like to hear it from them because I don't believe that they made that accusation. Yeah, right.
They are.
Okay.
What do you think they called us?
I think you're wasting my time. Can you please go away?
I'm doing my job, sir.
Alright.
Okay.
If this is what you
If
want
you
to
were
call
a
doing
normal
your
person,
job,
you give me your name,
I am a normal
and I
person.
document that I talked to you and I
No.
explained to you why we're
Yeah,
talking to
that's the point. You want to document that you spoke to me.
Yeah, because that's my job.
No, in order to try to create a pattern in which you would
Pattern for what?
paint a picture of
Pattern
me
for
as
what?
being some type of criminal or mentally unstable.
I'm just doing my job, sir.
Okay. Well, you've done your job. You can go about your business now.
Jack, can I just get your line so I can document that I talked to
No.
you and I explain to you why
No.
I'm talking to you?
No.
Are you going to keep filming people?
The
I would ask you,
police?
please don't.
I'm going to film the
So that
police.
way-
Anytime the police
so that-
approach me, I will film
Yeah,
them.
I'm okay with that because I'm filming you too.
Right.
But I'm not asking you about that. I'm asking you about filming.
I just told you I was
Keep
never
your car.
filming anyone. That's a blatant lie.
Well,
And ridiculous.
I'm just saying that's what they said.
Filming kids
You
in the
can only
park.
go by what people say,
Preposterous. I
okay?
don't believe that they said
Jack.
that.
Jack, look at me.
I'm watching the camera so I can get everything on video.
Jack, I explained to you why we're here,
Uh-huh. You did that.
okay? And that's what they claim. I'm not saying it's true.
I don't believe that they even made that claim.
Okay, what would I lie to you?
Because the police are liars.
Okay. That's why you think about the police, okay?
I do.
That's why you think, but I can prove you exactly what those people said about you.
You can prove it.
I can prove it, yeah.
How can you prove it?
All that, whatever they said when they call 911 is documented.
But you can't
It's
produce
official
that.
documents when
You
somebody
can't
calls
produce that
911, okay?
recording now and prove it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's hear it.
They said that you were filming.
I would like to hear that
That
911
little girl,
recording. If you can
that
produce that now, I would
14-year-old
love to hear it.
You were filming that 14-year-old.
That's ridiculous.
And their little brothers and their private.
And
Exactly
I
what they said.
resent that accusation. That is preposterous, and I would have you not say it again because it's ludicrous
You asked me.
and offensive.
You asked me why they said. That's exactly what they said.
No, that's bullshit.
Okay, I'm not saying it's true, man, because people lie.
Like you're lying
Okay.
now.
All right, what would I lie about my job, dude?
Because
Well,
the
I'm
cops
saying-
love to
I'm
lie.
explaining to you why we're here.
Alright, whatever. I'm not going to give you my name unless you lawfully detain me, unless you have reasonable suspicion to lawfully detain me, and I'm obligated to give you my name. I won't be giving you my name.
Well, I have
And
reasonable suspicion to believe that they're saying that it's you.
are you lawfully detaining me?
I'm not detaining you. I'm just
Okay,
talking to
so
you.
then I have no interest in
Because I don't
answering
wanna-
any
I don't
questions.
wanna-
I'm done
I
talking.
don't want to get you rattled up about something that a normal people wouldn't do. Just give me your name. I'll document that I talked to you and explain to you why we're here and what those people said about you, and I'll go on my way, just like you. Is that reasonable? Jack, is that reasonable? I'm just asking you for your name. Nothing wrong with that. Normal people are like, yeah, sure, this is my name.
At this point, you're harassing me because I told you I'm not going to give you my name.
Well,
And I asked you
I'm
to
trying to
please
have a
leave me
friendly
alone.
conversation with
I
you.
don't want to have a friendly conversation with you. I'm done
Alright.
talking to you.
So,
That's the last thing I'm going to say.
okay, that's cool. Last thing I'm gonna say to you is please don't be filming kids because they feel annoyed. You understand? They feel that you're here doing something else, which I'm not saying you are. It's just what they say, all right? And if you keep doing that, we're gonna come back and maybe then I'll detain you. I don't know, because it will be more than one, reporting party. Okay, Jack? Sounds good? All right, take that as a yes. You have a great day, Jack. All right? Warren, you have something else?
And that, my friends, is how you deal with the police. he chose to accuse me of something intentionally untrue in an effort to get me to deny it and tell him what I actually did say to those people, so that he could claim that I was mentally unstable and hospitalize me again. It's like it's like if I accuse you of something that I know is untrue, you will be inclined to set the record straight. In the event that I had told him, yo, I'm being stalked and harassed and surreptitiously attacked with some manner of unknown weapon, he would have used that as a catalyst to hospitalize me again. He would have claimed that I was paranoid and delusional, which is what they did the first time. Now keep in mind, the first time they hospitalized me, the first and only time, they'll never do it again, I showed that police officer footage of a man who was impersonating a police officer. It's a video that I have here on my YouTube channel. He flashed a fake badge at me. The officer that I showed it to stated that the man did it out of fear. What is he doing riding around with a fake badge to begin with? And regardless of what his intention or his emotional state at the moment that he did it, it's still a federal crime. Also, it goes a long way toward validating my claim that I'm being stalked and harassed. All of this was completely ignored, and that information that information was disregarded, and he chose to instead accuse me of being paranoid and delusional and hospitalize me. At which point, while I was hospitalized, having not spoken to I had a brief conversation with someone who claimed to be a psychological professional. The extent of the conversation was, when can I leave? I'm not a threat to anyone or myself. When can I leave? There was no psychiatric evaluation took place. None of the events leading up to my hospitalization were discussed. In the two-minute conversations that he and I had, I said to him both times, when can I leave? Because I was being held against my will and illegally hospitalized, I might add, because I've never been diagnosed with any type of mental disorder or disability. But his intent at this point was to accuse me of something preposterous so that I would be inclined to set the record straight, and in doing so, give him information that would lead him to believe that I'm paranoid or delusional, and they would use the prior hospitalization as a basis for hospitalizing me again. Of course, that's why I declined to speak to him. Though I'm inclined to decline to speak to the police regardless of what the situation is. It appears that he's not going to leave, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. If anything else happens, I'll record more.